Hey everybody, JK here. Today I'm coming at you from handheld mode, and here's why. For the past 2 weeks or so, I've been using a, homemade setup, let's call it. I created this little holder out of cardboard and Scotch tape, and the phone just kind of slots right in here. And then I set it on top of the tripod I had, and precariously balanced the phone as I was recording the videos. And as long as nobody sneezed, it worked okay. But the tripod holder thing has kind of gotten pretty decrepit, so I decided probably not a good idea to keep using it. Now, originally, I was going to have a new tripod that specifically held the camera for this week, but there was a little bit of a miscommunication between my wife and I. I said, "Can you order me a tripod, a cheap one on Amazon that just holds the phone and doesn't fall over?" And she heard, "Don't do that thing." So the good news is we have resolved that miscommunication, and she ordered a tripod, so it should be here next week, and I will be able to show you the full process of making a Ukrainian egg. But I didn't want to leave you Ukrainian eggless for an entire week, so instead I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about my own history with them. My family and I, since I was very young, have created Ukrainian eggs every year, and though many of my family members no longer do it on a consistent basis, they do occasionally. I am one of the few that continues to carry on the tradition. And the reason for that, mostly, is, other than it's fun, is that every year our church had an egg show. And we would get a bunch of eggs together and we'd put them on display and invite people in to see them and if people wanted to buy them and things like that. And it was a lot of fun. And we got to teach people the art of making them during the show. Unfortunately, we are currently in a worldwide pandemic, as we were last year, and also our church was demolished. Now, it was done on purpose, so it wasn't like somebody just came in the night and tore it down. The building itself was quite old, and unfortunately, it would have cost well over $1 million to repair it. It was too big, it didn't suit ministry needs at all, and so it was time to come up with an alternate solution. So we decided to take the building down, and we are currently in the process of creating a new building that will be energy efficient, completely ADA compliant, and most importantly, perhaps, will have a focus on ministry and helping the community. Because really, that's why we're here, much more than continually making roof repairs. However, that means that there was no egg show. In a good year for the egg show, I would make 30 or 40 eggs. In my best year, I did 70, which was pretty crazy. And this past year, I decided I still wanted to be able to do some of the eggs. So, on a day when apparently I had lost my mind, I thought, you know what would be great is if I did 100 of them. And that was stupid. But I have committed to it now, so I'm going to attempt to do 100 eggs over the course of the next few months, I guess. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish them by Easter 2021, but I at the very least can continue to plug away at them for the rest of this year. So what I wanted to do today is showcase to you the first 20 or so that I have created so far in the past 3 months. But I didn't want it to be boring and just show them up on the screen, so instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pose with them and make some crazy face for each individual photo, because that seems a lot more interesting than just looking at pictures of eggs, right? Okay, let's do it. So there you have it. All of the 20 or so eggs that I've done so far. I hope you enjoyed seeing them. Now, as I said, next week we're going to walk through the steps of doing a Ukrainian egg, and I will have a tripod so that will be a lot easier, and I can use more than one hand to show you how that works. I also have a very excellent announcement to make next week as well. So stay tuned for that. And then I guess I will talk to you later. See you next time.